Every holiday season, whispers of Santa's magical visits fill the air. But what happens when the legend gets caught on camera? From sleighs soaring across the sky to unexpected rooftop surprises, these clips just might make you a believer. Get ready to unwrap the magic as we dive into the jolliest Santa sightings ever captured.
Number 1, taking a ride with his bike. We're used to seeing Santa riding his sleigh when he moves across the globe during Christmas Eve, but is he capable of using other vehicles? Let's take a look at this video. During his time off, Santa, like most of us, likes to enjoy himself and rest for a little bit. And what's a better place to have some vacation than Santa Monica? He chose to ride a bike. Having the coolest vibes, Santa demonstrates that he is not only able to travel using his sleigh, because we see him riding across the beach with his latest model bicycle. He for sure has a good taste for vehicles. He even uses some of his time to salute people that are walking across the street. Seeing Santa is really hard, but imagine how weird it would be if you encountered Santa on the beach. Number 2, visiting the aquarium. If finding Santa on the beach wasn't strange enough, imagine finding him in an aquarium. This might sound like a crazy thing, but wow, this video shows completely the opposite. Let's take a look. Families who went to this aquarium in Tennessee expected to see lots of cool sea animals, much like fishes, sharks, dolphins, or even octopuses. But what they were not prepared for is to see Santa doing some scuba diving with all these magnificent creatures. Kids for sure will remember this day for the rest of their lives, because not only did they get to see and discover many of the things that live underwater, they also got to see Father Christmas himself having a great time playing with all the animals.
That is so funny.
And talking about Santa, it looks like he's enjoying this cool time at the aquarium. Number 3, let's ice skate together. Now let's move to a more Santa-ish activity. Who likes ice skating? Well, seems like Santa likes enjoying his time in the ice rink, so let's check this out. Remembering his time as a young kid, Santa decided to pay a visit to people in Canada. And what would be a better place to do so than visiting an ice rink to do some ice skating? This icy sport is something that's closer to Santa's origins than we might think, because in a land full of ice, much like the North Pole, you have to be a great ice skater to be able to travel from one place to another. Nobody looked surprised when they saw Santa sliding on the ice, gifting every kid in the rink with a little of his time to hear their words and their ideas for super cool presents to give them on Christmas Eve. After enjoying some time asking questions and talking to every family that was around, Santa decides to leave this rink, but not without making everyone there happier due to his super special visit. But one more thing before we leave this place. Do you picture Santa playing ice hockey? Do you think he'll be a good player? Maybe we'll see this later. Who knows? Number 4, skiing in Michigan.
Everybody says you can move it again. I wanna be right, baby, every single night. I can tell you about taking your time.
First, we saw Santa enjoying some ice skating, but this is not the only sport you can do with snow, right? Maybe he also likes skiing, or that's what the cameras caught. Let's check it out. Christmas Eve is for sure the most important night in Santa's yearly calendar, but traveling all around the world requires lots of effort and responsibility on Father Christmas's part. And what's a better way to face such an important night than gifting yourself with a little quality time skiing? That's what Santa thought this time. Look at how happy he is skiing down those beautiful, snowy, North Polish mountains. He sure feels like he's at his home. After all of this, we're right to think that he's replenished all his energy and he's ready to ride his sleigh all around the earth because Christmas Eve is coming. Number 5, a night in the museum.
And there's displays of candies and stuff for the Irish Christmas as well. Because not everybody celebrates it the same way. We have an exhibit on Kwanzaa.
On this trip, Santa decided to make a stop in the Las Vegas Natural History Museum to enjoy all the surprises and artworks that are inside. After a brief non-guided visit to the gallery, Santa decided it was time to help everyone in the museum and started to clean everything that was stored inside that super beautiful art gallery. He went to every single room inside, cleaning them and leaving them in a perfect state. For sure, Santa thinks about others, and not only was this visit special for everyone that was able to check the videos that security cameras recorded, it was also a great surprise for visitors that came after him, because everything looked brand new. Father Christmas is a real man of culture, and maybe you can find him the next time you go to a museum or the next time you visit an art gallery. You'll never know. Number 6, retired for now. Throughout the whole video, we've insisted that Christmas Eve is a very tiresome night for Santa because, if you think about it, it is hard to travel around the world in only one night without any time to rest. So what would you think Santa does after Christmas is over? Well, these cameras were able to catch Santa in what we can define as his retirement days. Of course, we're talking about those days in which Santa is not working and he's enjoying his life as an old man. Let's see it together. It seems that Santa was enjoying his little walk alone in a very small camp on the outskirts of Florida when this man came across Father Christmas's way. They exchanged some words, and after this special conversation, it was time to leave Santa alone so he could continue with his solitary walk.
Amazing tour. In this video, you get to see a tour of Santa Claus in the village Rovaniemi, Lapland, Finland. Caught on Christmas Eve. Santa Claus was caught on camera doing what Santa loves to do best. The homeowner had heard a noise and had come downstairs to check only to see Santa in his living room. Kid caught Santa. A kid caught Santa on camera. In the video, the girl had waited all night for Santa to appear after leaving him cookies and milk on the table. After a while, the kid slept off and Santa made his surprising appearance, but the hidden camera was ready to capture Santa's incredible moments. Santa caught making a mess. In this next video you're about to watch, the camera caught a rather unusual Santa Claus doing something equally surprising. Santa's reactions. A family react to their home camera catching Santa on Christmas Eve. In the video, Santa can be seen sneaking into the home to drop gifts as the family watches and cheers on. Santa caught on tape. Chimneys are not the only way Santa Claus can come into a home. They can either sneak through the door or use one of their favorite ways of seeing Santa come to a house, through the fireplace. A family react to what their hidden camera managed to capture on Christmas Eve. Hiding from Santa. A noise downstairs has this homeowner rush downstairs only to discover something incredible. He quickly put on his camera to capture the incredible moments while trying to hide. The amazing Santa. We will never get tired of watching Santa use magic to do things, and this video gave us the thrills. Family caught Santa. A family caught Santa Claus dropping off gifts in their home. In the video, the family can be seen quietly hiding as Santa sneaks into the house. Santa destroys camera. We have watched enough Santa Claus caught on camera videos to know it's not every time that Santa loves the camera, and this video is another proof that Santa does not like being caught on camera. Kid caught Santa. This next video shows a kid hiding a camera to see if they can catch Santa on camera. What their camera manages to capture will surprise you. Friendly Santa. A friendly Santa was caught on camera dropping off gifts, but not only that, But Santa also took his time to talk with the kids in the house. Santa visits grandparents. An elderly couple got a surprise visit from Santa Claus. The elderly couple had heard a sound downstairs and had gone to investigate when they saw something incredible. Santa impresses kids. A father set up a camera to catch Santa on Christmas Eve. In the video, the kids reacted to what the camera had managed to capture on Christmas Eve, and you'll be surprised at who visited overnight. Santa visits a tired kid. A tired and sleepy kid was visited by Santa Claus. The more Santa and the other kid's father tried to wake the kid up, the more she sleeps. Santa caught delivering gifts. Santa Claus was caught on camera delivering gifts in a home. The video shows Santa diligently working to deliver gifts on Christmas Eve. Santa caught on Christmas Eve. First on this list is the video of Santa Claus getting caught on Christmas Eve. In the video, Santa can be seen in his sleigh as his reindeer pull the sleigh along in the sky. Santa caught with a violin. In this video, Santa Claus was caught on camera sneaking into a home. When he entered the home, Santa dropped his gift bag as soon as he saw the violin on the couch and started admiring it. What he did next will warm your heart. Nest camera caught Santa. Nest camera caught Santa Claus roaming around a house. In the video, Santa can be seen in front of the house as if checking if someone was at home when he walks around towards the garage. Restless Santa Claus. A restless Santa Claus was caught on camera moving around a house. The video shows Santa as he awkwardly shovels around the house trying to drop gifts, but for some reason he kept losing his balance and couldn't stay still in one place. Invisible Santa Claus. Santa Claus was caught on camera, but also not on camera. In this video, Santa Claus was caught on camera dropping off gifts at home, but rather than make his presence known, he decided to drop his gifts by making himself invisible instead. Fun Santa. A fun Santa Claus was caught on camera dropping off gifts at a house. The video starts with Santa walking around the front porch before entering the house to drop off gifts, but not before doing it in a fun style. Santa Claus caught on security cam. Santa Claus was caught on a security cam in front of a house. In the video, Santa can be seen walking towards the doorbell before deciding against it. He decided to leave the house, but something happened that will shock you. Unsuspecting Santa. An unsuspecting Santa Claus was caught on camera dropping off gifts in a house. In the video, Santa can be seen teleporting into a house before dropping the gifts in front of the Christmas tree as the camera keeps on recording. Hard at work. Fun and playful Santa is fun to watch, but a hard-working Santa is also fun to watch. In this video, Santa Claus was caught on camera using magic to sneak into a home before proceeding to drop off gifts. Real Santa caught on cam. Santa Claus made a surprising appearance in a home in a rather unusual way. The video shows Santa coming out from what seemed to be under the floor. He checked around as if looking for something before he went under again. Santa on a humanitarian mission. Dropping off gifts in homes is not the only mission Santa Claus has assigned himself. He sometimes does missions that will warm your heart more than delivering gifts. In this video, Santa was caught on camera lending support to a peace concert for Ukraine. Watch the heartwarming video.
Imagine having such beautiful Christmas decorations that you even caught Santa's eyes. In this first video recorded in Florida in 2006, we see that this family did a really great job decorating their garden with a very beautiful Christmas motif. The tree looks big and awesome with such bright and beautiful lights. The house looks glowy with every single one of the things that surround it. But let's look at the important detail. During this night of December, Santa was caught on duty giving presents to kids all around Florida. As we can see in the video, Santa was flying and riding the skies with Rudolph and the rest of his reindeer squad. Probably he was using his magic to create that light and glow so he wasn't identified and kept his mysterious aura hidden. But imagine being the kid that was recording this. Most of us will for sure be jumping in happiness when seeing Santa, and even more if we were able to record it on camera. Cold temperatures, abundance of snow, a North Pole-like environment. Who else doesn't want to be at home for Christmas? From what we're able to see in this video, it seems like Santa does also miss his home while he's away working, and likes cold places like his beloved North Pole. Imagine that you are a normal couple that's enjoying a little glass of wine at the shores of Lake Geneva when suddenly, wow! Santa's sled flies just in front of you with all his companions and saying hello to everyone who is enjoying this little time in this really beautiful place. They say fairy tales aren't true, but this video really demonstrates that they are indeed real, and that Santa always dedicates a little hello to everyone who believes in him and has good behavior. Let's put ourselves in this situation to really understand the emotions of this one. The person that recorded this video may be coming back home for Christmas, or probably is flying to a great destination to have a good time with his or her family and friends. So, in the middle of the night, when you're comfortably sitting in the seat of the airplane that you're flying in, you twist your head in hopes of seeing the whole and immense beauty of a sky with 1,000 stars. But what's that? Suddenly you see a sled flying through the moon, driven by a strange yet familiar silhouette. Of course, it has to be Santa. This time he was caught in Mexico City, demonstrating that Santa doesn't forget anyone all around the world, and that he's ready to give presents to everyone, and that it doesn't matter where you live. Also, imagine the feelings in that moment when you're flying in the plane. For sure, the person recording this had a Christmas holiday that they'd never ever forget. This video moves us to Germany and the Saarbrücken market. As you viewers can see, everyone looks like they're having a great time in this beautiful German market. Everything has bright lights, really cool decorations, and it's filled with stores and stands that sell many Christmas-related food and presents. How cool would it be to be there, spending some quality time with your family and friends, having dinner, and buying something for your home when suddenly Santa comes flying at great speed with his sleigh full steam ahead. Also, we can see that this time he elected for a design filled with lights and a cheerful yet charming decoration for his vehicle. We're really sure that Rudolph and the other reindeer are really happy about this. Until now, we've only seen videos of Santa getting recorded at night. But what about seeing Santa during the daytime? This video brings a really clear and perfect example of this. While everyone is preparing everything to celebrate Christmas Eve, this lucky person was taking a walk across New York's streets during the afternoon, and to his or her surprise, Santa was caught on camera flying the skies of the city. Imagine how hard it is to catch Santa at night. This person was really lucky to get a little glimpse of Christmas Boss Man. Sounds like a dream coming true. This next clip is one from Texas. It's recorded in the surroundings of a local Walmart where this person was out shopping and finding how strange yet beautiful the sky was looking. He decided to shoot the incoming storm. The sky was packed with mesmerizing clouds ready to explode and drop a big storm during this Texan afternoon. Then, in the blink of an eye, the camera recorded a thing that was traveling at the speed of a lightning bolt. The reindeers could be easily seen in the camera pulling the sleigh to deliver the gifts at the doorsteps of people waiting for them on Christmas Eve. Many people who aren't in that much of a Christmas mood will say that Santa is a lie or just a myth to entertain kids. Anyway, take a look at this.
Comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus.
Yep, you guessed it. This image of Santa riding his sleigh through the night sky gave people both smiles and chills.
Joyeux Noël à tous! Joyeux Noël à tout le monde!
Experts were quick to debunk this photo, though, stating that it was fake. Is it fake? We'll leave it up to others to decide. Everyone's had the experience of waking up late at night to attempt to witness Santa placing down presents, but no one's really had the luck of actually seeing him, though. That was until this image went viral. Yikes! Now, it's understandable to say that this is fake. And while it most likely is, it didn't stop others from making it their thumbnails. The image first originated from Reddit, and while that post has since been deleted, its image remains. Many parents take pictures of their kids with mall Santa, and two outcomes usually happen. One, the kid behaves, or two, the kid cries. But why? A reasonable explanation would be that the kid is frightened by the stranger, or it could be this image here. Either way, the children in this picture must have been scarred for life. The image is edited for horror purposes, of course, but it doesn't stop anyone from asking the same thing. Why do kids cry when they see Santa? We've all felt the feeling of ripping open a Christmas present, haven't we? Especially when it's something we've been begging our parents to get us. One night, a boy woke up to a loud thud coming from downstairs. When he went downstairs to investigate, there was a mound of presents waiting for him to open. It was the middle of the night, but eager to open his presents, he tears them open. What was inside shook him to his core. A head. A human head. He wasn't naughty this year, nor was he good, so I suppose he'll be patient next year. Everyone's always wanted to play with their favorite jolly fat man before. We all have, but what if, after I show you this video, will you change your mind? In the video seen here, a person hides his camera behind a vase. Nothing much happens for the first 2 minutes, but then we see a figure lurk in front of the vase, placing down presents underneath the Christmas tree. Santa, right? We wish, because the face had no beard, let alone a face at all. This video got millions and millions of views within 24 hours, so experts had to interview the person who filmed the footage, and they said that the footage was very much real. The video is still up, if you're up for a scare. An older couple from Canada who still believed in Santa were Christmas shopping when they spotted something on the roof of their cabin. It looked a lot like Santa's sleigh, so the couple took a picture of the sleigh. He opens the door. No one was there. He turns to his wife and tells her that it was probably some obnoxious teenagers who wanted to joke around, so he and his wife went back to sleep. Then a loud thud came from the ceiling. Turns out it was a man, a serial killer who had escaped from prison, dressed up as Santa. This was all over the news, and it's also noted that the serial killer had escaped again. Where to? Who knows? We'll have to find out soon. Our next story takes place in Chicago, Illinois. A little girl, about 9, had just arrived home and was ready for Christmas break. She just wrote all of her letters to Santa and has been a good little girl all year. So what would usually happen if you were good this year? You'd get presents, right? This little girl wakes up to glass being shattered in the middle of the night. Curious, she goes downstairs to see what was happening. What she found was terrifying to her. It was a person who wasn't Santa. They were in a Santa costume. They had red eyes, horns, hooves, and a tail. That night, her and her parents watched the news. Turns out that there was a killer on the loose who'd break into homes and kill their victims. Most importantly, the killer looked a lot like Santa in the mugshot, but in person they were a lot different. Could this be a demon of some sort? No one will ever know.
Well, folks, that's the end of our magical journey. From rooftop landings to cookie capers, these Santa sightings remind us why the holiday season is so special. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the holiday cheer. Wishing you all a Merry Christmas and a New Year filled with magic and wonder.